morning. It's May 16th, 2021. This is going to be our first video of the year, so stay tuned. Okay, so super excited. It is the first week of planting for this year, 2021, and I'm gonna go through, show you where we're at right now. We just got started, so cages are up, at least most of them. We got 18 cages right now, actually 20. I'll probably be building a couple more, but as of right now, we're gonna scale back a little bit on our tomato planting this year. Last year we had 84 tomato plants, but we had twice the amount of space too as well. I mean, we had tomatoes like crazy all year long. And then at the end, it just got to be like we were just giving them away at that point. So we'll talk about that. We got our trellises back this year. These are the Tractor Supply trellises that you can get. They're basically like cow fence. We had them bowed up last year, kind of like a little arch. This year, from what we learned last year, we got them standing up straight, and we've got some pole beans, some Kentucky pole beans in there. Got some other new ones. They're called, these ones I grew from seed, Bagnol. I don't know. That's a rough one. French maybe? Probably a French bean. I don't know. We've got pickling cucumbers on this side, and we got some burpless ones down there, and we got some snow peas. I'm trying to think what else we're going to do. We're going to do a ton of lettuce this year, and one of the things we made a note on last year that we were going to do is do more green and red peppers, do more jalapeno, and do more lettuce and beets. Radishes are a big one we're going to do this year too as well, but this whole area over here is going to be zucchini. And yeah, we'll work on getting the tomatoes in right now. We're going to do a couple new varieties this year that we found. Other than that, we're going to do a lot of the old standbys that we've been doing the past couple years that everyone seems to really like and grow very well over here. So yeah, day one. We'll give you an update in a little bit. Okay, and we're back. It's the next day. I had to kind of take a stop and look at what we were doing, so didn't get a chance to come back and video yesterday. So let's take a look at where we've ended up so far. As usual, you know, we plot everything out and make sure that you know, we have room for everything, which typically we always buy or grow more than what we can plant in. We give away the rest if we can to some of the neighboring gardens if they are in need for anything. But yeah, here's where we're at. Still have to get the tomatoes in. Have 18 cages up, like I mentioned, and they are here ready to go. You guys just have to get some of that stuff in the ground. Have a ton more tomatoes at home. Well more than 18, probably more closer to 40, but we're not gonna have the space for that this year, but we'll see what we can do. There's a couple varieties I really want to get in the ground, at least like one or two of them in the ground. But what we have done, zucchinis 4 feet apart from each other, 4 feet apart from the tomatoes too as well. So they are all in. 10 of them here. I've got a couple, I didn't start these ones from seed, so I purchased these. But we have about another 6 left, I think is what we have. I'll probably take those somewhere else or maybe plant them outside the garden. But we'll get that situated. So we're going to go with 10 zucchini this year, which was down, it's down 2 from last. We had 12 last year. Things we are doing differently this year, like I mentioned, was the trellises are not the arches any longer. They're just going to be stand-ups for the pole beans, cucumbers, and some peas. But as of right now, we've got a whole row of pickling cucumbers. On the other side, we will be putting some regular cucumbers in there, some burpless, and we've got some down at the bottom already. There's a couple, a few little trays left of that. Got some beans are all in. Kentucky Blues all the way across pretty much, and then we've got some one-offs that we got from M.I. Gardner, the name which I cannot pronounce. I'll get that figured out, so moving forward we don't have to worry about that. I've got some seeds I'm going to be putting into the ground, some stringless pole beans. It's supposed to be a French style, which is what we're going to be planting on the rest of the side over here. So we're got a variety of different beans we have this year. What else we got going on? I don't know if the end last video we had all the lettuce in. So we've got red romaine, regular romaine. We've got some salad bowl style, some leaf lettuce. What else we got? More romaine. That's about it in this row. Got a bunch of beets, and I got a bunch of radishes at home too that need to go in the ground. A couple turnips. Turnips? No, that's not right. Parsnips. That's what they are. So beets, parsnips, and radishes we're going to go through and get these planted either sometime today or tomorrow. Find an area for them. We've got those wooden boxes out there that we use typically every year. I'll fill them up with some soil and just kind of put them somewhere, and we'll get them out here and put them up. I have a small idea for doing a pallet style, loading them, vertical garden kind of thing. Might be good for those shallow ones, like maybe some radishes, because those are a quick turn, like 30 days. Or some of the, not the dill, but some of the bunching onions. We can probably put those in there too. So I'm going to work on that and get one of those built at home and bring them up in here and do that. But other than that, we got red peppers. Probably got about 10 of them. Those were big last year. They did great. Hopefully we can get them to do great again. Epsom salt was the cure-all there. Serranos, got about 4 or 5 serranos. Another 4 or 5 jalapeno. We'll get those going this year. And then empty space we still have to plot out right here. I'm not sure what we're going to put in yet, but chances are it's going to be 2 rows of tomatoes. And then we've got our center row that we still got room for here. Not sure 100%, but you know, we've got a couple days. We'll get the rest of this stuff in, and then things will start to, you know, grow up, and we'll be able to mark off the space, start dropping some, you know, lawn scraps in here, so it'll kind of divide those rows up. And yeah, well, that's about it. Some of the things that we did this year, we put these east to west so that they get sun all the time. Instead of last year, we messed up and put them north to south, and we curved them, which kind of like gave a weird sun angle during different times of the day. So we fixed that. That's an improvement from our retrospective from last year. And I think that, oh wait, here you go. This thing's super cool. John picked up an auger. The vegetable really stay on the other side so I don't get a shadow here. This is an auger style to attach to your drill. It easily drills holes here. I'll just do a practice one real quick. It just sets up, and you can literally go as deep as you want. Look at that. Good to go. You're ready to plant. About 15 bucks on Amazon. We were last year and the years before that, we were using like a tulip scoop, you know. That worked out pretty well, but this is a new deal here, man. This is you can get some time back doing this one. And the way we were doing it yesterday is we were lining them up. We kind of lined it up, and then John come through, just drilled all the holes, and I was right behind him planting them. So it worked out really well. I'll try and find a link to this and put it in the description if you guys want to get one. But it is just a little mini auger you can put on the end of your drill. But other than that, it is the end. Yeah, gonna get the rest of this stuff watered in the ground, and we'll come back probably in less than a week, get you another video and update you where we are. Hopefully we have all the tomatoes in the ground by then. But it looks like Bill's doing pretty good. He's got his stuff in, and we got a lot of new people. I don't know if you can see way over there, there's this big towering bucket that's up there that's providing water for their whole garden. I'll show you how they did that, and go talk to those guys, a couple engineers. They're really cool how they laid this out, and there's some math behind what they're doing too for that gravity feed of water. But looks like Bill's got some looks like he's got some beans getting ready to go. I see some onions down here, and yeah, we'll check back in a few days, guys. Take it easy. Bye.